Hi, my name is Nikki, and I am a memory care expert here at A Place for Mom with over 20 years experience working in memory care communities. So a caregiver asks, I am worried about my dad wandering. What could a memory care facility do to ensure his safety? A memory care facility will be specially equipped to handle care for people who are at risk of wandering or eloping or, exit seeking. They'll have enclosed courtyards throughout the purposefully built community so they can ensure that he can wander safely throughout the community without risk of getting out and getting lost. A loved one wants to know, at a memory care facility, is the staff properly trained to work with someone with dementia? Absolutely. Lots of different training happens for various reasons. Certainly, state by state, there's various requirements for training by whoever the licensing agency is, and many of our community customers have specialized training that they do company-wide to ensure that the care staff, as well as all the other employees, whether it be activities staff, housekeepers, dishwashers, anybody who might interact with somebody who has memory loss, can help redirect, reapproach, help to get somebody where they need to be safely. A daughter asks, will my mom receive the medication she needs in memory care? Many communities have nurses. They're daily or even around the clock, but certainly medication-trained employees who can help ensure that your mother gets her medications appropriately, timely, and can even manage to get them ordered for you so you don't have to do anything in regard to managing those medications. A son asks, will my mom be able to have her own room? Memory care communities do have private and semi-private rooms available, so a lot of that will depend on preference as well as your financial range. Depending on what is determined to be an appropriate financial range for your mom, she certainly could have her own private room. There's a lot of benefit to companion rooms, and communities can explain those benefits as well as their availability of private rooms to you. All right, a caregiver asks, will my loved one be able to participate in activities at a memory care facility? So whether your loved one is in the very early stages of dementia and still fairly high functioning, all the way through end of life, there are various activities that can be adapted and accommodate people who might be more in need of sensory stimulation versus your more typical activities that have to do with trivia or crafts. But they're all going to be specialized for people who experience some sort of cognitive loss. And there's a lot of purpose behind those activities too. So really bringing meaning and purpose to their life and tapping into parts of their brain that allow them to continue to do things like feed themselves or brush their teeth. Lots of different activity programming to be seen, and it's a great question to ask when you're touring, is to see what their activity calendars entail. How do staff members communicate with families about health changes? Well, that should be part of the conversation as you're touring and as you're getting your loved one moved into the community, is to understand the expectations of ongoing check-ins, whether that's a regular scheduled care conference or anytime there's a crisis or an emergency situation, how they're getting that information to you.